Okay, so this listener, another feedback. So it's the listener that had the face tattoo that immediately regretted it,
Oh, right, yeah.
and
Yeah.
then is getting it removed. So he says, I got the feedback on my email, and he's got, but no Australian question mark. So I think we did mention it before. So we had the Australian lined up to come on the show as a guest. Just, before we started recording, he let us know that he had a family emergency and that he'd been in the
Yep.
hospital all night. We haven't heard from him since. We don't know whether that's because he's not interested or he's still dealing with that problem. He's more than welcome still to come on the show, but obviously we had to keep it going, and so we carried on without him.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
It happens, you know what I mean? Like, the show will always go on. We try and get the guests, but things happen, so
The ball's in his court, so we'll see what happens.
he's welcome to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't think he will, but that is what it is. Doesn't affect our show because you still got us too. Thanks for the funny tattoo stories. It's nice to know we all make our own mistakes. I've got one more for you if you don't mind. I'm currently looking into getting a motorcycle license. My mum and pop are hating the idea of it. I'm a grown-ass man and believe if I want a motorcycle, I should go and get one. It's a large purchase, so I'm just making sure that I'm up to the task owning one. Am I being selfish by ignoring my parents when it comes to this? Or is doing what I want a more important thing? Thanks, guys. Motorcycle is a massive thing for parents, isn't it? Like, except for me, because my dad wanted me to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, it increases the danger to you when you're driving around by tenfold. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, a lot of people die in motorcycle crashes. I've got a friend, and his brother has had like 3 fucking motorcycle crashes in like the last 2 years. So, when you've crashed the bike 3 times, do you know what you should do? Sell the fucking bike, mate. Do you know what I mean? Don't have it. But if people go years without having any issues, and that one of the things I would do if I got a load of money come in, 2 of the first purchases I would buy is an American muscle car and a Harley Davidson. So I can't complain. I would be straight on it myself. So I wouldn't say don't do it if it's what you want to do, but at the same time, be mindful that your parents are just doing it and don't want it to happen because they are thinking about your safety.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's the thing, though, right?
My mum would hate it.
Yeah, I think my mum would be right. It all depends on you, right? If you're gonna get the motorcycle, you're gonna drive it sensibly, and you're not gonna be a dick about the whole thing. That's a different story. If you're going to get on it and bomb it around and do stupid shit on it, and you hurt yourself,
switch between lanes on the motorway, that's normally
ducking and weaving and fucking being an idiot, then you're asking to be knocked off. So I think it's all about responsibility, right? If you think you're not going to get overwhelmed by the urge to boot it, then go ahead. But like Jamie says, you got to take in consideration that your mum and dad are just worried that some idiot in a car is going to come along and fucking wipe you out and you're done.
Yeah, they're doing it from a place of love in the end.
Yeah, which is why they're doing it. I wouldn't say not do it, but then I wouldn't also say don't just toss away how your parents are feeling about the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, be more considerate, I think. Maybe just if you do go forward with it, just maybe assure them that you'll do everything you can to be safe on the road yourself.
Yeah, get all like the protection padding and helmet and all that stuff. Even if because the thing with the motorcycle, what put me off, cause apart from the fact it costs so much to get your license, is the fact that I wouldn't use it unless the weather was perfect, because there's so many other factors You know what I mean? If it's pissing down with rain or there's ice, so many things could throw you off a motorcycle.
Yeah,
But for
easily.
me, it
Potholes.
just wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. So I mean, if you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to get a motorcycle and I'm going to use it, unless you're in America, in the UK, you can't realistically use it every day of the year, because if it's pissing down with rain, you're going to get fucking, it's like snowing and stuff like that. So it's really...
I know a lot of the guys that I know that do have bikes, they complain a lot, even with the protective gloves on, during the cold weather, because obviously we start at like 5 in the morning, their hands are fucking freezing coming in. And some of them are doing like half an hour journeys at 5 in the morning, and it's frosty and it's dangerous, do you know what I mean? And like, you could be as safe as you want on the road, but there's always an idiot. There's always an idiot. There's someone that's either drink driving, not paying attention. Like, look at me the other day with Rocco getting hit by a car on a zebra crossing because the fella's on his fucking mobile. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I think it's different, right? Like, if I lived in America, where it's most of the time it's fucking sunny, and most of the roads are straight, you could, like, for miles you can see down the road, I'd probably get a motorcycle. Yeah. But in the UK, it's fucking roundabouts, country roads, fucking one lanes, one way streets. It's just fucking madness. Yeah. And I think to myself, nah, I'm not gonna fucking. I'd rather have a car. Much rather have a car.
Yeah, and the money you spend on a motorcycle, you can get a pretty nice car.
Yeah, for sure. Even like the license. I don't know if it's different in America, but you have to get license for different engines, and then it's just a fucking pain in the arse. It's like £1,000 by the end of paying for all the fucking licenses.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was watching Sons of Anarchy, I was really I nearly got a fucking bike to work on and then get my license. But then when all the money adds up, it wasn't viable for me to do it.
No, not at all. So yeah, like I said, get one by all means, but just take in consideration and think of all the different like pros and cons of it and stuff like that. Don't just disagree, but if you do get one, be safe. We don't want to lose a listener.
No, we need your listens every week.
But no, be safe, man. And if you do get one,
safe.
send us a picture, man. I want to see it. I want to see what kind of bike you get.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
I always liked the Kawasaki Ninjas. My dad's got a Yamaha R1, but it's not road legal anymore. He takes it to Spain and that, and drives it on like the test tracks and that.